In this video, I just want to talk really briefly about frequency tables and dot plots. So a frequency table is something that looks like this, and it should look really similar to a one-way table. We could think of this on the left here as the individuals, and then this count here on the right as the variable. It's called a frequency table specifically because it tells us the frequency with which each individual occurs, and that's not always the case with just a simple one-way table. So in this frequency table, I just looked in a parking lot. I made categories for each type of car, so a compact car, a sedan, an SUV, a van, a truck, or another kind of car. And then I counted how many times each of those occurred, and I recorded that in the table. So it's a frequency table because I can see how frequently compact car occurs in my data. I can see how frequently sedan occurs in my data. So it's a frequency table about the number of cars in the parking lot. Whenever you have a frequency table, you could of course display it as a bar graph or as a pie chart. Both of those would be good options, but we can also display it as a dot plot, and we'll look at dot plots more later on in the course, so I want to cover that here. So when we make a dot plot from a frequency table, what we want to do is first draw a horizontal line. And then below that, we want to indicate each individual here in our frequency table, so compact, sedan, SUV, etc. So we show those beneath the line. And then we just sketch in a dot for each occurrence in our frequency table. So because there are 7 compact cars in my parking lot, I want to put 7 dots here above compact. So I could do that. That would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 dots above compact indicates that the frequency of compact in my data is 7. I have 4 sedans in the parking lot, so I just want to plot in 4 data points there. I have 12 SUVs, so I sketch in 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 SUVs, 9 vans, so that should be, 3 less than 12 here. So 9 vans, and then 1, 2, 3 trucks, and 1 in the other category. Keep in mind that dot plots are, of course, really similar to bar graphs in the sense that without even counting the dots exactly, we get a really quick visual picture of the most frequently occurring category in our data. So without even counting these dots, we can easily and immediately say that there are more SUVs in the parking lot than any other type of car. We can say that there are fewer trucks or other cars than any of the other categories. We could maybe say that there are approximately a roughly equal number of compact cars and vans because those bars are roughly the same height, or that there are an approximately equal number of sedans and trucks. And we can clearly say things like there are many more SUVs than sedans, or there are fewer trucks than vans. So we can make all of those really quick judgments just by looking at the visual representation of this data in a dot plot. And then, of course, if we want an exact number for any one of these categories, we can actually count the dots themselves. So if we wanted to know how many compact cars there are, and we don't have the table at all, we just have to count the number of dots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we know that there are 7 compact cars.